It's March 13. I find it like a lucky 13 today, and it's my cousin Agnes' birthday. He's in Dublin, California right now. Happy birthday! And his niece, and also my niece, through cousin, her name is Ariane. It's her birthday as well too. Happy birthday! I usually keep in touch with her in the States, and I was able to visit her and her family, as well as her mom, who's my cousin, and the brother of Egdon, SD, last year, last summer, for vacation in Reno. For today, I was really tired because I slept late again, but I woke up at 8 o'clock, had my shower, forced myself to wake up, and then I prepared myself and went to the other house. Of course, Steve already went to the warehouse, and I know there's 2 cars left there, and I asked Robert, who's still in the bed, saying that he wanted me to drive the other one. So they have the black van, he's going to drive that one, and I drove the Jeep. And I went to the warehouse, and then what time is that? Like 9:30, yeah. And then Hitchie was already there, helping Steve for the arrangement for the candies. And I found out that the things that I did with the ball, with glitter and the stick, will not be using them because the client wanted, because I got a call early morning for Robert about this from Hello Florida, saying that the client wanted the candy sticks, the sugar candies, so they can eat them. So we decided to just put it on the cylinder and put the candies there with pink acrylics ice. And so then they did that, and then Josh came and started cleaning all the stuff. Adish came and helped Steven. He actually prepared some stuff too. Robert came and he asked me to pull out all these glasses for this week. So I was doing paperwork, and I have to run over there and pull out all the stuff that they needed, as usual. Just like what they needed, don't think what I'm doing as well. Anyway, Dan came at 11 o'clock, and he helped clean up all these bubble bowls, the side bubble bowls, to put the candies there. It was supposed to be the 6-inch bubble, but we ran out of 36 counts. And then Robert left for some errands, and Steve told me to take orders for Subway. So I asked about everyone's whatever their sandwich would be, and I drove down to Subway to buy this for lunch. Then I drove what did I drive? I had the truck. Sorry, I'm really sleepy, tired now. After this, I promise I'm gonna go to bed. I posted also. So far today was by February 24th, I went to Orlando because I was able to arrange that. That's why I slept late, because I edited another video that we were lost from Orlando. It was funny, so I edited that one, and I still have to do the video that I took from traveling from Orlando back to Lake Worth, and I still have to edit that, but not today, maybe tomorrow. And so after doing that stuff, then I drove back, and I was putting on the the radio, PBS radio, public station only, and only heard that the smoke from Sistine Chapel is already white. So they chose already, the conclave chose a new pope, and I really got excited. Oh my God, because you know what I said, I'm scared, I'm just being nervous if it becomes a black pope first and he called himself Peter, because we were eyeing about Cardinal Peter from Ghana. So I drove back to the warehouse and brought the food, and we were eating, and I told me, hey, they already chose a pope, but of course you have to wait for that. So I opened my Mackie, and I couldn't hear the volume, and even though I attached the speaker from the radio, it doesn't work, it's still soft. So we use Robert's computer, and his is a little bit ahead than my video, although I put them together like online on CNN, until Robert came, and we were waiting and waiting. Maybe it took us like less than an hour before, because I'm sure there's preparation for that before they announce already. And I took a video of it, you would see it, and it said that the Pope came from Argentina. because we were eyeing also from Cardinal Luis Tagle from the Philippines, but I believe he's too young, and I feel that next Pope will be Cardinal Tagle. Whatever happens for, hopefully, if pass on for the next Pope will be Cardinal Tagle for that, and because he's still young for this year. And so it was Cardinal George, oh God, I forgot, Jorge Bergoglio, and he named himself as Pope Francis the First. So it's my brother's name, and I'm pretty sure he was bragging about it. So he showed up, and they say he was a little bit conservative as well. Of course, expect all the Catholics will be like more mostly on pro-health and what is written in the Bible, but that's their opinion. But somehow he's concerned about also the health of people. That's why they maybe might approve for the using of condom for protection, for safety for sickness. Anyway, so we watched that one, and most of us started going back to work. I started using the invoice and fixed the taxes for February tax sales, as well as the March one. And then Adesh and Hickshu left. Actually, Steve and Hickshu went to to Four Seasons for the setup. That was before. They came back after. Before we went for Sabi for lunch. Actually, it was already, we have a late lunch, 2 o'clock. So they left with Adesh, and then Josh left, and then because Dan and I had to do the strike for Four Seasons, so Dan stayed behind. And then I put all the stuff for the laundry, for the rags. We have so many rags that have to be cleaned up, and most of the warehouse was already almost organized. Dan and Josh really cleaned up the stuff and organized them, and after that, so Steve went ahead, and then I took the black van while Dan took his truck and went to the house. So after that, Dan drove the van with me because we went to Four Seasons and did the strike there. So it was all candies and chocolates and everything. So we picked them back, and we couldn't find one of the cylinders for the candies and 2 of those side bubble bowls. So I told Steve about it, and then we went home, and Steve promised us to do spaghetti, but only found it would be paella. So the 4 of us with Robert had paella for dinner, and we watched. And Robert showed me some YouTube about the reaction for these fans of Glee about last week's episode where Blaine and Kurt sang "Come What May." I mean, like, what a reaction! Like, oh, they're so excited. They'd be like, oh, they're so into that. But I find it too corny. Anyway, so I let them watch the SNL where, because SNL has the videos of JT or Justin Timberlake last Saturday, and it was freaking funny. So Steve and Rob watched it, and we just laughed about it again, about the time Justin went for being a 5-member of 5 and 5-year membership or something like that, and the ones they did for the Nova Bling. It was freaking funny too. Then after that, I watched. What did I watch? Whitney, Raising Hope. Not Raising Hope, sorry. Modern Family. These are all reruns. But I haven't seen that one when Sophia gave birth. It was Manny's birthday, and she gave birth on the same day too. It was really nice. Manny's 14th birthday. And then I watched also Suburgatory, which is also a rerun. And at the same time, I watched some portion of CNN about Pope Francis I, about his life. And then Peter called me up, and it's been a while, haven't talked to each other, and we decided to watch the play Foreigner on Saturday. But I was planning to get a ticket already online, but he said sometimes the picture on online that they said sold out, it wasn't sold out. So we decided to call tomorrow morning for the ticket. The ticket for in the Playhouse, and inquire if there's still available seats in the orchestra. If not, we'll do the side orchestra already, because we chose some ticket there, or I can book it myself tomorrow. Anywho, so after that I am doing the laundry, and I double clean the laundry itself because it needs to be cleaned totally. So I called my brother Roy actually this morning to inquire about his plans. So he's waiting for the working visa for them, and it's a TV show with Michael V from the Philippines and Marlene Reyes. These are celebrities in the Philippines, and they're having like a tour in the States. And I told him if he'd be interested after, because he has a 1 week of free time to travel anywhere, if he would want to, I could buy a ticket for him going here in Florida. But I don't want him to force him, to take him away from his friends, because they plan to go to Vegas because they're staying for another celebrity's house in Anaheim, Nova Villas, relatives. They'll be staying there. So it's either I might go to them, fly to California between like sort of May, because May 8th will be there, and then I might go like May 19 or 20, and then yep. And then I'll be back with 28th or something, just a week. So or he would come over here. So it's still up to him. And then I got an email from my from Facebook from my sister regarding some songs, so asking me if I could arrange with Vocally because she formed her group for a cappella. So I said I don't know if I have time right now, but I'll see the video and try to get some a cappella for that. I have to learn about the songs. It's either I have to buy the piece and arrange them in a cappella. No, it's my forte. I love arranging vocals, but I have to energize myself again for that one. Like, think about it, because I stopped doing this stuff, but I love to. Anyway, so what's that happened to me? May 13th is a good day. Viva Papa! And this is Louis. Thank you for following my journey. Hey to David, I know you're following me. Thanks so much. And this is Louis saying good night.